Ready to go.
Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're working on a Troy-built TB320. Now, the first thing I noticed was the kill cable is brand new and it's the wrong one. This is a pretty interesting little mower because it looks like it's got fresh grass on the tires, which implies that it may have been used in the last week or two. So let's take a look at her and see if we can't get her running. The first thing I noticed when I've got this mower was the green on the drive wheels. That implies that this thing's been run recently, so it looked like a good deal. Next thing I saw was it had an incorrect kill cable on it. The control cable for the motor is not the one intended for this machine. So it's very likely they just bought this cable with a broken kill cable and they bought the wrong one and gave up on it. So let's take this cable off. This end is obviously already off, and we're going to take the cover off just so you can see what I'm doing a little bit easier. When you do this, make sure you don't lose the screws for this because they're very specific. And you can't easily buy these at your local hardware store. We'll put that here. Now you can see our cable right here. The only thing you have to do to take this off is pinch these. Sometimes you can do it with your fingers. Usually you need a tool. And I'd grab it with pliers. Nope, not quite. Let's grab our handy pliers. Pinch the tabs in, and it pops right out. So we're going to go ahead and put a new cable on it and see what we've got. From one model year of the next on any mower, the cables will be a little bit different. So you really have to get these in front of your computer when you order them. As you can see on this one, this end is similar enough to work, but on this end, it's entirely different. This is the cable that came off of it. It's a good cable, it's just the wrong one. This one has the same end on each end. When you're taking it off, pay close attention to it and you'll never have that problem. So let's stick the new one on real quick. Clicks in, clicks in. Let's go over to the handle. We'll click it on the bail. Oh, we'll click it in here first. And you see, it just clicks right in, and that's the end of that. I'll put it on the bail. And it works like a charm. So let's get the lid back on and see what other problems we might have. When I run into a mower like this, it's super common for something like that to happen, and they never even bother to fix it. So from here, it's really about how long it's been sitting. If it's been sitting a long time, we'll have to clean the jets on the carb. If it hasn't been sitting for a long time, she might just start right up. Okay, we've got a little bit of gas in it, and judging by the green on the tires, I think this thing has run recently, so she might start up now. Let's find out. That mower came to me pretty cheap because of a bad cable. That cable broke and they bought the wrong one and gave up on it. Well, when you're buying your parts, I always tell people over and over again, get in front of the computer, take pictures of your old part, or take the old part with you and set it down on the desktop and compare. In the case of a cable, compare both ends. In the case of a carburetor or something, you want to compare where the primer might be, where the fuel lines come from, make sure that everything looks similar, you know, where the linkage attaches. Make sure it's similar all the way around. You're probably okay. Well, all you new people out there, if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. It's free, and it really is what we're working for. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.